prophecy which brought them to Tamriel in the first place.
Sky above. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. No. It is called Dragonrend. But its words of power are We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the Void. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question. If he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still... But, thanks to the Blades, he lives in seclusion on the very peak. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him, only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. I will grant you my understanding of clear... This is your final duty. Use it well.
Drem Yolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza, you speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum, feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. No! Not until introductions are complete. Sin, Have, test your Thum against mine, Dovahkiin. No! I had expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comet Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragon. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concept. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? Ruzha, some would say that all things... Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop? Haz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Those who try to hasten the end may delay. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unsad, perhaps... yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today, seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Okmula, it was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to... not... I knew better, which is why I have lived here for thousands of mortal years. If you brought that Kell... with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no, I know little of what has passed below in the long years You are likely better informed. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show. So, you have made your... What would you ask of me? Drem Yolok, greeting.